Good afternoon. Could you please state your name for the record?
Yes, Daniel Joseph Kroninger.
How were you employed in July of 2021?
At that time, I was a body shop estimator at a Zimbrick Body Shop European.
Did you know a coworker by the name of Chandler Halderson?
Yes, I did.
Can you describe what was your relationship with Krista?
She was our customer service rep, so we worked together. I think I started there in September of 2019.
And did you become friends with Krista Halderson?
Yes, I did.
Did you ever go to her home?
Yes.
Did you meet her husband?
Yes.
Sometime, did you find out on July 2nd of 2021 that Krista no-called and no-showed into work?
Yes, that's correct.
How did you find that out?
I had the day off from work. We were supposed to close on the house, and I received a text from a couple coworkers asking if I'd heard from her.
Had you heard from her?
I had not.
Did she ever discuss with you in the last week of June, that first day in July, any plans to go to her cabin?
No.
What did you do in response to learning that Krista no-called, no-showed?
Initially, we were just my girlfriend and I were taking care of some stuff around the house. I received a second text, I think around 2:30 or so, of another coworker asking if I had heard from her. So around 4:35, 4:40 or so, we drove over to their house to see if I could get a hold of anyone.
What caused you to drive over to her house?
Just because it was weird for her to not show up to work, and I was living just a couple miles away at the time.
Did you in fact go to her house?
Yes.
What'd you do once you got there?
Initially knocked on the door, no response, so I peered through the front door window, like the side light. I saw what appeared to be a table on its side. No response, then we went to the garage door, checked to see if the vehicles were there, which they were, and then at that point, Chandler came to the door.
Okay, and did you go into the house, talk outside, or something else?
We talked outside of the side garage door.
And just to be clear, I'm going to show you what has been marked and received as Exhibit 7. Is this the side garage door that you're discussing?
Yes, that's correct.
Tell me about your conversation with Chandler. What did he say?
When we arrived, it appeared he had just gotten out of the shower. I confirmed with him that his parents were not there, and then he had given us a story about how they had gone up north in an emergency to the cabin and went with a couple that he was not sure who they were. Just know that they were picked up early that day and would be gone for a couple of days.
Did he tell you what time his parents had left?
I know he had said that it was, he had not been waken up yet, so it was something early. He heard them leaving, is what he told me.
And other than Chandler just getting out of the shower, was there anything else unusual about his appearance?
He had a bandage on his large toe. Not sure which side it was, but he had a bandage on one of his toes.
Did he say anything about his foot?
He said that he had broken the glass around the fireplace while playing with the dogs.
Okay. Did he describe his injury at all?
He just said there was blood everywhere.
After you spoke with Chandler, were you satisfied enough that you left the house?
Yes, I gave him, or we exchanged phone numbers so we could text and keep in contact. And I said for him to let me know if he had heard anything from them. And then at that point, we felt the story made sense, so we left.
As a group, how would you identify exhibits or describe exhibits 32 through 34? Are these photographs of text messages between you and Mr. Halderson?
Yes, sorry. Yes, they're pictures of my phone.
And do
yes.
they appear to be true and accurate depictions?
Yes.
At this time, I would move exhibits 32 through 34 into evidence.
May we approach?
Sure.
So exhibit 32, the first text there says this is Dan. So that was you just giving your number?
Correct.
Chandler. And what's the next time during this week that you interact with Chandler Halderson?
I believe.
Would you like to look at exhibit 32 to refresh your memory?
I believe we spoke that Saturday, just trying to see if there was any update.
And was there any update to your best of your knowledge?
I believe what was told is that they, you can't get a hold of them up north when there is cloud cover, so they're not able to receive or send texts if the weather is not clear.
Okay, and I'm just giving you exhibit 32 to help refresh your recollection. After maybe a phone call on Saturday, when's the next time you had any interaction with Chandler Halderson?
He called me Sunday afternoon when we were at the racetrack in Beloit, or South
So
Beloit.
what was the nature of the call, or why did he call you?
He wanted to see what we were doing, said he was bored and wanted to hang out.
Okay, did you guys make plans?
Yeah, I told him that we were going to be at the racetrack, and when we got back, we would let him know, and we were going to be out in the street with some of the other neighbors and doing 4th of July things.
Had you hung out with Chandler Halderson in the past?
Not just him, with his parents and him, but not just him himself.
Okay, but it wasn't unusual for you guys to get together?
No, no.
Do you see the person that you know as Chandler Halderson in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Could you describe where he is seated and perhaps the color of his shirt?
Looks like a light purple, and it's third to the right.
As the record reflect, the witnesses identified the defendant.
It shall.
So does Mr. Halderson come over to your house on July 4th?
Yes, I believe shortly after 8:30.
Does he come alone? Does he bring someone or something?
He brings his girlfriend, Kat, which we were aware that she was coming.
And what did you guys do?
We did some fireworks in the street. I believe she had a drink. My girlfriend and I had a couple of drinks and just kind of hung out in the driveway.
To your knowledge, did anyone have any burn injuries from the interactions on July 4th?
Not that I'm aware of.
When's the next time that you interact with Chandler Halderson?
Let's see. That would have been, it looks like it would have been Monday. Would that have been Monday the 5th?
Okay, and what was the nature of that interaction?
He was just saying that his family was going to be another day late and to ask if I could request another day off for her.
And did you in fact communicate with your work?
Yeah, I told my boss, Curtis.
Any other interaction with Chandler that day?
I don't believe so, no.
On Tuesday, July 6th, did you have any communication with Chandler?
Yes, I was following up with him because she was supposed to have a doctor's appointment that day that she was really looking forward to and was expecting them to be back for sure for that event. So it looks like I texted 9:23 that morning to have Krista call us as soon as they get back into town.
And of course, you didn't get a call from Krista.
Correct.
Describe your next interaction with Chandler.
So then I texted again Wednesday, asking if they were back in town, said that Krista was going to lose her job if she doesn't call in since it was a no-call, no-show.
And what, if any, response did he give you?
I said he's going to file a missing persons report if she misses her appointment. Okay, so I guess that was Tuesday then.
At this point, how worried are you on the spectrum for Krista?
I was getting pretty worried because I knew I had texted her before when she was at her cabin, so I knew that story seemed about fishy. And it was also really rare for her to not be excited about an event like that and to be telling everyone. So we expected, if they were planning to be off, that she would have let us know, and she would have let my boss Curtis know well in advance. And it certainly wouldn't be like her to miss a doctor's appointment that she had been looking forward to.
I just want to go through the messages with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm publishing Exhibit 32. So the first one is, "This is Dan."
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Next message is Sunday, that would be July 4th, 7:33 p.m. Want to come over around 8:30. Is that you speaking?
That is me, yes.
And then, "Sounds good to me. Am I able to bring Kat, my girlfriend?" And you respond, "Sure."
Yes.
All right. Then yesterday, which you said would be July 6th of 2021, they're late. Are you able to get her another day? What time is that message? It looks like that message was sent at 5:38 in the morning.
Correct.
Then yesterday, which was again the 6th, it looks like you respond, "I'll tell Curtis."
Correct. Yep, that's when I got to work.
And again, as you said, you then also asked that Krista call you as soon as she gets in.
Correct. That was after I spoke to Curtis.
Then moving on to Exhibit 33, and that says today, so that'd be Wednesday.
Correct.
You say, "Are your parents back in town? Krista's gonna lose her job if she doesn't call."
Correct.
And Chandler responds, "I'm gonna file a missing persons report if she misses her cancer." Then you respond, "I'm trying to get a hold of Hilgi." Who's Hilgi?
Mike Hilgendorf is a family friend of theirs.
"I'm gonna try to get a hold of Hilgi. Do you know who they went to the cottage with? Have you talked to Mitchell? Has he heard anything?" And Chandler responds, "He hasn't. I called him last night. I don't know who they went with." And you respond, "Okay, I'll let you know if I hear from Hilgi."
Correct.
"She called me too earlier. I don't know if she knows." And you respond, "Who called you? Jane? Question mark. And would that be Jane Hilgendorf?"
Yes, Mike's wife. Yes.
And Chandler responds, "Yes. So I'll go over to their friends' houses today and check." And you respond, "Okay. Sounds like Hilgi is gonna go swing by the cabin. He's 2 hours from there." And Chandler responds, "Yep, I got them the address and all." And you respond, "Okay, sounds good. Keep me posted. I'll do the same." And he responds, "If she turns up to work, let me know too." And you respond, will do, nothing yet, but did you call the police up there? And Chandler responded, no, I'm filing a report here so they can contact all the hospitals and jails.
Yes, correct.
Dan, what was Chandler's demeanor or affect like when you discussed his missing parents?
At the time, he didn't seem very concerned, just they were up north and everything seemed like it was fine to him, was my understanding.
No further questions.
Cross-examination.
Sir, in response to that last question about his demeanor, are you talking about or remembering talking to him in the driveway of the home? Mm-hmm. Yes?
Oh, the only thing that seemed off at that time was when he said there was a lot of blood, or there was blood everywhere. It was I felt kind of like he was looking through me, kind of like a glassy look. But other than that, everything seemed normal as far as how I knew Chandler.
When the district attorney just asked you to recall Chandler's demeanor when he was talking to you, you were remembering that moment in the driveway, correct?
That driveway and in general, yeah. Everything seemed like, they were just up north until she started to miss more days of work, and then it seemed like there was more concern.
Now, the person referenced as Hilge,
Yes.
that's Hilgendorf.
Mike
correct?
Hilgendorf, yes.
Is that someone you know through the Haldersons, or did you know the Hilgendorfs before you knew the Haldersons?
I worked with the Hilgendorfs, or with Mike anyway. He worked at the Volkswagen news store. So I met him initially through Krista, but we had been at a few events together.
And at that time, you didn't have his contact information?
Correct. I emailed him through our work system.
No other questions, thank you.
Any redirect?
No, Your Honor.
May this witness be excused and released from his subpoena.
Well, he's excused.
All
I guess
right.
we'd reserve the right to potentially
All right.
recall him.
That means you can't discuss your testimony with anyone until you've been released on a future date. Thank you, sir, very
Understood.
much.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.